welcome back to a new video. So today I'm doing a packing video. If you've been watching the vlogs, you might know that I'm heading to the photography show this weekend, and I need to pack for it. If you've never heard of the photography show before, basically it's an event that goes on in the NEC in Birmingham in England. I live about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Birmingham, so it's a little bit of a drive, but it happens every year. Well, last year it didn't happen, but nothing happened last year, so yeah, it goes on every year. It actually, generally speaking, it usually goes on in March. However, obviously things changed because of last year, so it's going on in September this year. We don't know whether they'll change it back to March, next year, because that means there's only like 6 months in between each show. We don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, I always go to the photography show. It's been kind of a tradition that I've had with me and my dad. We go every year. Last year, not counting. It's just an annual thing that we do together. I started going to the photography show back when I was 14. When I first started getting into photography, I bought my first camera there. And yeah, we go every year. It's a great experience. There's so much stuff to see and do. You learn so much while you're there. And I'm very excited to go. And honestly, it's just been a long time coming, because we had planned to go last March, and it's now been a year and a half since then. And yeah, we didn't get to go, which meant that I like to go because, first of all, it's just amazing, but it's also a good chance to actually talk to everyone there. You get to talk to, all of the camera companies, audio companies, everything. You get to actually talk to them and try their products out in person, which is very useful to me, and I obviously didn't get to do that. So, I've been looking to buy lights, a microphone, a new lens. I've just been looking at so many things for like literally 2 years at this point, but I had to hold off because the photography show was cancelled last year. So I have a lot to do this year, and I'm very excited about it. I am going to be vlogging that whole thing, of course, so that vlog will hopefully be up next Wednesday, if not the Wednesday after. But before we actually get there, I need to pack. So I thought I would do a packing video because I am disabled, if you did not know, and so there's just some more things I need to bring than the average person. So I thought it would be interesting to do a packing video. We are going for 3 days and 2 nights, and we are staying in a hotel. Usually we actually stay at my nanny and granddad's place, my dad's parents' house, but we're not doing that this year, kind of, one, because of COVID, and also just because, I don't know, we just kind of wanted to make more of a thing out of it. So we're staying at a hotel right next to the NEC, so that's easy. It's just easy, easy access, is right there. So yeah, I thought I would just make a video showing you everything I'm going to be bringing to the photography show, including the extra things that I have to bring because I'm disabled. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first thing I'm bringing is, of course, my weighted blanket. This is perhaps a tad excessive for some people, but I'm not going on a plane or anything. We're just driving a couple of hours, and having it with me will drastically improve my sleep and just, make my life so much better while I'm there. So although, you can see it takes up a hell of a lot of room, and it's very heavy, I think it's worth it to bring it with me. I'm bringing 3 outfits to the photography show because it is 3 days. I have 1 grey dress and 2 different black dresses. I am actually going to be wearing the grey dress on the first day, so I obviously won't pack that. You can see what it looks like on. This is going to be my outfit 1, and then I have 2 extra outfits that I will be packing. One of them consists of a newer dress that I have. It's very pretty. I love the neckline a lot. This one's slightly more formal, and I'm planning on wearing this on the Sunday. And then the third outfit is one you've probably seen before in the vlogs. It's my short little black and white spotted dress. I love this one very much, and it's just a little bit more casual for the final day. I will also be wearing my sandals with all 3 of these outfits, just because they're comfy. And also, it's very hot at the photography show, hence why I've chosen to wear dresses. I am also going to bring a cardigan and pyjamas, of course, which just consists of a t-shirt and shorts. I don't really wear much else. Obviously underwear, so bras, pants, etc. The necessities. And of course, I will also be bringing socks. I'm wearing sandals, so I don't think I'll need socks, but I may decide to bring my Doc Martens as well. I'm also packing a pair of tights because I might decide to wear tights with the black and white spotted dress, but again, we'll have to wait and see how I feel on the day, whether I go with sandals or my Doc Martens. Next up, we have my wash bag, which is of course essential. In it, I have a flannel, my cleanser, makeup remover, moisturizer, toothbrush and toothpaste, floss sticks, deodorant, shower gel, some makeup, I don't really intend to wear that much makeup, but I thought I would bring some anyway. So I have, you know, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, you know, eyebrow pencil, lipstick, just the normal things really. I don't really tend to wear makeup, but I like to bring it anyway. I also have lip balm and a comb, which I really need to wash. And then of course I have my meds that I'm going to need for the time I'm there, packed away in my nice little box, and that all fits in my little wash bag. I then have baby wipes because they're very useful. I never go anywhere without them. I have, of course, a sponge for the shower, some cotton pads for removing makeup and washing my face, a belt, which probably should have been in with the clothes, but you know, whatever. Some shower flip-flops because I do not go in the shower without those. A sleeping mask in case I want it at night. An ankle strap because my ankles like to wobble over on themselves. A yoga ball, just to help my back. And a pillow because I recently got my ears pierced and need to not sleep on my piercings. So yeah, that is everything that is going in my suitcase. You can see I'm doing it up here. Thankfully it all does fit, even with the weighted blanket in there, which takes up a sizable amount of room. Honestly, I could have fit all this in a little carry-on if it wasn't for the weighted blanket, but you know, it's worth it. So now moving on to my backpack. This is going to be my large backpack that I pack everything in that is kind of, you know, tech related, that doesn't fit in the suitcase, but I'm also not going to use it on a daily basis. So I have my laptop here with me. I don't really intend to use my laptop very much, but I will use it to transfer photos and footage off of my camera and phone onto it, just so I don't lose it and stuff when I'm vlogging at the photography show, and also just in case, you know, I don't go anywhere without it. And there's a nice little pocket for it at the back of the rucksack. I then have my camera bag. Now this camera bag is technically a makeup bag, which I bought from Boots quite a few years ago, but in this bag I obviously am bringing my camera, and it has my 50mm prime lens on it. You know, you can't go to the photography show without your camera. I then have my zoom lens, which is just a kit lens, but honestly it's kind of an insult to call it a kit lens because it's really good. I have my portable charger. I never go anywhere without my portable charger. I would be insane to try it. I literally bring this everywhere. A spare camera battery, of course. Tissues, because that's a normal thing to keep in your camera bag. A charger, the charger cable for the portable charger. That's just an iPhone 1, but I will obviously be bringing other cables as well. And then also just have a handful of random crap that I keep in my camera bag for some reason. I don't need hair bobbles anymore since, you know, I shaved my head, but I can't really go anywhere without them. And, you know, this little photography case, it just sits right in the bottom of my rucksack, nice and neatly, and then I can put everything else on top of it. So I then have my iPad in this gorgeous little case I got. Honestly, I love this case so much. And yeah, I'm bringing my iPad with me again. I don't tend to use it very much, but it may be useful for taking notes and also sketching my ideas out at the end of the day, because I always come away with 10 million ideas at the end of each day at the photography show. I have a reading book. I'm going to be bringing The Dark Between Stars by Atticus with me. Again, I don't really intend to read that much, but I can't leave home without a book. I have my Switch, again, just for entertainment in the evenings and stuff. You know, why not? I have my noise cancelling headphones, which again, I do not go anywhere without. I have a whole assortment of cables, and this is not even all of them. I just grabbed a small handful. There is actually about twice as many cables I'll be bringing with me, because that's just the age we live in. I then have some jewellery. This is just my little goldsmith's thing that I have. I'm going to be bringing 2 necklaces with me that you can see here. The gold fiddle one is excellent because it means I can play with it, and it's a built-in fidget toy. I actually have a whole video about fidget toys if you want to see my opinions on that. I will also be bringing a tote bag in case I'm going to buy anything. Then moving on to the front pocket, we have some more tissues, because you can never have enough tissues. My stash of painkillers, which is extensive, and that's not even all of them. I just decided to show you a few of them. And some love hearts. I always bring love hearts everywhere because they're incredibly useful. They just help me, you know, give me a little bit of energy when I need it, and yeah, I just don't go anywhere without them. And that is everything for my big backpack. So now onto my little day backpack. This is what I will actually be wearing at the photography show. So the first thing I'm bringing is this little glasses chain. I put this on my glasses so that if I get too hot, I can just take my glasses off and hang them around my neck, and they're not steaming up and getting in my way. I have a reusable straw. I bring this little metal straw everywhere. It's foldable and it folds into really small, easy to bring around, easy to use, and it means I don't have to use crappy paper straws. I have a disabled key which just allows me into any disabled toilets. Some of them don't need, most of them don't need it, but some of them do, so it just allows me access. I then have my little pill box with a few of my, it just has more painkillers in it, but this will be painkillers I'll take around on the day rather than my very large stash back in the hotel room. I have an emergency pack of love hearts. This one will be changed out each day as I eat them, but I always bring them with me just for a little sugar boost. I then have a small notebook. I'm going to be using this to take notes. I always take notes at the photography show because I just get so much inspiration there, and we're going to be going to a lot of talks and things, as well as doing a masterclass, so I always bring that with me so that I can make notes. I also have a little Sudoku puzzle because I'm just a grandma like that. I like Sudoku, I also like word searches, and you never know when you've got 10 minutes to kill, so I bring that with me. I then have a whole assortment of fidgets. Again, I did a whole video on my different fidgets and which ones I like best. I am bringing pretty much every fidget I own. Some of them are going to be in this little bag. You can see I have a little handy bag that I keep them all in, which I actually made myself out of a pillowcase. I of course have a water bottle which will of course be filled up with water on the day, but for now it's empty. I have a pencil case with all of my pens and pencils in so that I can actually write in my notebook, and it also has my Apple Pencil in for my iPad. I then have my disabled badge, which we may or may not use, but it just gives me access to disabled parking. I then have my absolute favourite fidget at the moment, which is my new Pop-It board, and yes, I spent a long time popping it on camera. I have my tripod so that I can vlog for you guys. I have sunglasses because you never know when it's going to be far too bright, even though it's September. The sun is still very much out here in the UK. I then have this gym cloth, which is basically just to wipe my sweat away because my body cannot regulate its own temperature very well, so I tend to overheat very quickly. I have my microphone again so that I can vlog for you guys. And I also have my earphones. These are noise cancelling as well, and again I go nowhere without these. And that is everything that is in my little day backpack. So this is the stuff I'm going to be carrying around with me on a daily basis. I then have my little, my new little bum bag that I got. This thing has honestly changed my life. I'm going to be wearing this around all day, so I'm gonna have things like my phone and stuff in here that are just I need to get to quickly, so I don't have to keep taking my backpack on and off, and it just leaves my hands free. So I'm going to be putting my paper shoot camera in here. If you want to know my thoughts on that, you can check out my review. I have my little schedule for the entire 3 days, as well as my COVID passport that has a little QR code on it. I have my wallet, which I've obviously taken the cards out for, obvious reasons, but that is of course going in there as well for easy access. I have my business cards. I always bring a little stack of these pretty much everywhere I go, but especially at the photography show, it's the perfect time to bring them. I have my favourite twiddle of all time, which is obviously going to go where it's very easily accessed. I also have my lanyard, which explains that I am exempt from wearing a mask because I am autistic, which I decided to clip onto my little bum bag because I don't like wearing around my neck because it ruins the outfit, and obviously the outfit is very important. And then of course I have my phone, which is going to be going in the front pocket. And then finally, I have my walking stick. This is definitely something I'm going to be bringing with me. I don't always need it, but the longer I stay out, the more likely I am to need it. So, it's going to be 3 very long days, so I think I will definitely need it. And it's always good to have it just in case. And that is everything I am bringing to the photography show. As you can see, it's quite a lot. I probably, honestly, the weighted blanket is the thing that takes up the most space and is definitely the heaviest. If I took that out, I could easily just pack it all in one little travel-on suitcase, but although I don't really need my weighted blanket, I have decided to bring it because, we're not going on a plane or anything, we're just driving up there, so although it's a little bit excessive and it gives you more luggage, it's worth it because it'll help me sleep 10 times better and just drastically improve my life. So if I can bring it, I like to bring it. But yeah, that is everything I'm bringing to the photography show. As you saw, there are quite a few extra things I had to bring, like meds and walking sticks and, you know, everything else. There's a lot of stuff I have to bring that is extra, and honestly that is kind of packing light. You know, I'm not bringing my wheat pillows or ice packs or anything because I just can't use them. You know, there's no microwaves in the hotel room, or, you know, there's not mini fridges or anything, so I just can't use those. But, you know, I brought everything that I need to kind of live comfortably and make it through the 3 days there. Because although they are very fun, it's also very taxing and an awful lot for my body and my mind to deal with. But yeah, anyway, that is what I'm bringing. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you find it helpful or just interesting to watch. And if you did like it, if you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to, you know, make sure you don't miss the photography show vlog, then definitely make sure you subscribe. That should be going up next week. And I will see you in the next video.